Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Catch in the middle, it's Bussey. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing the strike.
Mind your business.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Bussey. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. They've got the screen set up.
You know it.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen.
They ain't cutting
the
right
offensive
there.
line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to
No,
go.
he ain't cutting.
Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Pocket breaking down. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the two-point try. Fielded in the end zone, it's Whittington. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet really, really
Wide open spaces. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Throws for the tight end.
Wow, that was
and
a
they
pick.
finally
And you knew
get
it.
him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
That shit was phony. I was right
Got it
there.
done
I
in the
knew he was
passing
gonna
game
throw
on the
it.
last play. Let's see what they do on first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Moore will throw.
Thank you.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Looking to throw on first down. He's looking deep.
Oh, my God.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so faster after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Pulls it in. It's Concepcion. Drills him with the stiff arm. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Motion from the wideout. A designed run for the quarterback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. On the ground, it's Moss. Turning it on. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Back to throw, it's Reed. They'll run the screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Offense changing the play. Back to pass. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Okay, let's make some good plays today. Come on.
Moore to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
On the direct snap, it's Bussey. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Moss. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. They'll open the second half on the ground. Crosses the 30. He's got a leg. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back.
There he goes. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
On the move, it's Hughes. And they'll stop
Come on,
him.
Danny, all that running shit, man.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are... And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
Power football with the run. Oh, there's a
Oh, my God.
pitch. Defense has it their own move. Picked up a few extra on that return, but
Good
what
shit.
a play by this defense to get the football. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Moore will throw. Unleashes one. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw again. Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense cashing it in on that drive. PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Reed. Bringing the heat. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some 1st downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left
That was
side.
tough.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Oh my God.
Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Ducks! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Moore to the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
He's got it on the right. Lots of running room. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Back to pass, it's Reed. Good timing on the quick out. He's loose. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Dumps it to the back. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
Gonna run it. It's Moss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
To the air, it's Reed. Under fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for them.
Trying to get behind the defense.
Dang, I ain't even see you.
Intercepted at the goal line. Got room on the return. He steps set up his offense.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed.
There he goes to the right. It's a seam wide open. 10. Touchdown, Oregon. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get to the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To throw, it's Reed. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He might want another play. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. That's caught. It's Concepcion. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Off the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Quick completion on the out. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Aggies! Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Motion from the wide receiver. He's looking to pass. And that ball is hauled in the end zone, but he is just out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Whittington. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really good job by the defense. Seeing the running back. Don't let that dude who's super fast, elusive, catch the ball in space. Nice job staying glued to him. As soon as he caught that puppy, he got drilled.
And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Moore to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Snap from the gun on third down. Here's the pressure. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Trying play action. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the